It's Madden NFL 24. And up next is the Texans' reigning league MVP. He's coming off an absolute offensive showcase last week. Double-digit passing touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want...
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. We're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive, field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware.
Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here in Vegas. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. King. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. How about that? Their quarterback. 26 yards. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Last time they had the football, he ran it in. That was his 7th rushing touchdown of the season as they begin with a 1st down here. King throwing on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he's loose again. He's on his way. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Off play action. King. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Cortland Sutton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now King on 1st down. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Being chased out left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Here's King on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. The big fella through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 42 yards. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. King now throwing to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but if there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
He's going to take another shot here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Only only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. Off the play fake. King. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. King steps away to his left. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
He had another touchdown run the last time they had it, his 4th of the game. He's been unstoppable as they start again here with a first down. To throw is King. Throwing to start the drive. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. King. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Off play action. King. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Back to throw. King. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. King. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. King dancing to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. King. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw. King. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. King throwing on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 15 yards. And the Texans extend their lead yet again.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
He has been virtually unstoppable in this game. It seems like every...
Here we go. Cougar 19. Pace. Let's go.
Now King on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's King. Off play action. Out to his left. Look at the big man rumble. There he goes again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 59 yards. And the Texans just continue to roll. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10. King now on 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. Down the right sideline. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on 1st down. King. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd and 2, King. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 13 yards out. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Houston's offense taking over again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And now an audible here into something else. To throw is King. Throwing on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw on second down. King gets the dump off to Pierce. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. King off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Looking to throw. King. Flushed out. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. King. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Now King on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's King on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Texans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was Houston set to take over. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been scoring.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
King now. Off play action. Steps away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. King. Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team